The next stop will be Cambridge.
Oh my days. Do you know what I deep all the time? Yeah, like we go through primary school, secondary school, and now university, putting all that work just to what, end up with a 9 to 5. Is this what life is meant to be like? Is this why we were on this earth? Like, do you ever think of that? Is it just me?
Yeah, it's true. Like, sometimes I'm deep in it, like, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. The next 40 years, I'm going to be waking up for 9 o'clock for the rest of my life. Really? Nah.
Really, bro? Really? That's fun. That's good. Yeah, we're at the Apple Store. Over the last couple of years, there's something called the 9 to 5 matrix, or some people refer to it as a rat race. Do you think this is real?
I mean, definitely, it is definitely real, bro. Like, if you speak to an average person, they shift 9 to 5.
Yeah.
You have to wait. If you go on the flipping underground, 9 o'clock,
nah, it's so true.
full.
So true.
So many people are stuck in that, but that is just the norm, and people are just okay with that. Yeah, obviously you guys have seen me in Dami's videos. My name is Emmanuel. I study at Cambridge. I do computer science at Gonville and Keys College. And I'm also here over the summer because I'm doing an internship at ARM. What is ARM, you say? ARM is a big tech company that focuses on like chip IP.
Big. Is it that big?
It is pretty big. It's a 97%, like literally the phone you're watching this right now on is built on ARM. Yeah, this guy just doesn't know. He needs
I do know, bro. I'm being sarcastic. Chill. Yeah, man.
Like the whole eye and hand thing works so well. I was expecting it to be like a bit, I was expecting it to be like a bit messed up. Like you'd have to look somewhere a couple of times to find it, but now you just look once, click, and it works straight away. It's crazy.
Right into the middle, and it's
Very good experience.
Fast forwarded. And I fast forwarded. It actually gets cooler. Hello, are you there?
What's good, fam? If you don't know me, my name is Dami Fadun, and I'm now a third year studying architecture at the University of Cambridge, same as Emmanuel. And I'm interning in London this summer as a facade engineer, so that's to do with like buildings and the built environment because I study architecture. So talking about 9 to 5, would you say 9 to 5 is the goal?
I'd say like it depends on what you define as success.
Okay.
Like for some people, yeah, just after university, they just get a job and then they just promote, climb up the ladder. That's success when they become a manager or something like that. But for some people, they want to make a business, create generational wealth, etc. That's the goal. It depends on what you define.
Maybe it's traveling, or maybe others is like do the double. I like to call it. They went to Cambridge and then they want to do masters in like America and like Ivy League, you know.
Yeah.
That's success.
Pretending to be, I'm getting beat over.
But I guess a problem that does happen is people being too satisfied with university and just peaking kind of at university and then not really doing like anything amazing after, which isn't great.
I worry about that a lot as well. Have I peaked too early? By making it into a good university, would it be better for me to do my masters at Cambridge instead of undergrad? You know, that's how I'd be thinking sometimes. But I think it's important to be optimistic about life after university and not start worrying about, you know, it's just like, what am I going to do with myself after university?
Lifelong learning is a good way to stop peaking at university because, like, for example, like a person that, let's say, did a computer science degree in 2003 or the 1990s, if, let's say, they didn't actually carry on learning afterwards, they wouldn't know anything to do with the new boom, the AI boom that's going on right now. So I feel like making sure you acknowledge lifelong learning. You're gonna learn a lot, way more of your life than you did in university. That's when you make sure you don't peak.
Also, make sure to expand out your degree as well. In life in general, you're gonna have to know more about your life. For example, if you want to get rich, you're gonna have to know about money, like investments and stuff like that. You know, you can't just, you're not stuck to your degree. You know, there's so much other facets to life, and you yourself as well. So you're lifelong learning for sure. That's a big thing.
It's more like a nice vibe.
Nah, look at that. A part of being optimistic is realizing that yes, you graduate university, but life doesn't stop there. Obviously, we're still we're in our third year now, so we're still learning. We're not talking from a point of we've graduated. It's being able to stay optimistic. So we're literally in that right now because it's easy. There's a lot of people that worry. And like people don't know what direction they're gonna go in life. We're at the point where we're still applying for grad jobs and masters. So it's easy to like just worry and just start panicking about what's gonna go on. Writing dissertations. So yeah, just making this video to like make sure you stay optimistic. Yeah. Love God.
A big fear of a lot of people is realizing after university, that's when life really hits. Like for the next 40 years of life, I don't know, more or less. You're gonna be working. You're gonna be doing some sort of work, and that scares people. And then more big summer holidays.
Vacation.
That's actually crazy when you think about that. That is damn.
Annual breaks. That's it.
Exactly.
Like you're spending your full life working, making other people money. Real life, man.
It is real life, but somehow you have to stay optimistic. Make sure you take full advantage of university and all the opportunities that come from it. And don't never fear or feel like you can't achieve the goals that you have.
And a big part of being optimistic as well is make sure you have a balanced view. It's like being optimistic that you want to pass an exam, a test, but at the same time you'll be more optimistic if you've prepared, if you've got you've got plans in place to study, so you'll be more confident about what's going to go on.
Having a balanced view is where you make sure you actually be optimistic and realistic at the same time. Make sure you actually have a planned set of goals on how to reach your goals.
So we'll split. Huh? No, wait.
You could dream like, I'm gonna be an astronaut. I want to do this. I want to do that. But like,
what does that look like? Do you need to go to do masters? I don't know. Go to a NASA school, whatever. What does that look like? Plan, if that makes sense. What I've learned, there was a grad from like this year actually, and two of them, they had like spreadsheets of like the financial goals they wanted to reach by the time they graduated. Like, a lot of people say they want to be rich, like you said, astronaut for example. But like, how are you gonna get there? What's the plans? You're gonna get a job at a big company, big firm, you're gonna start your business, but you're not gonna blow up straight away. Like, be realistic as well. Have plans in place.
Don't mix optimism with delusion.
That's it. Don't be delusional. Like, have plans in place. And by doing that, you're gonna be more confident as to what is gonna happen after university.
Like I remember I was looking at a graph to do with discipline versus motivation. The graph for motivation was very much sinusoidal, so like just going up, down. But discipline, constant. So I feel like that is the aim you should have when it comes to staying optimistic and actually achieving your goals.
Motivation and discipline. We did a video together actually, me, Emmanuel and Michael. We talked about the balance Cambridge University with extracurricular, and he spoke about like discipline is gonna outrun motivation in the long run. So discipline is the best thing to have over motivation for sure.
With the bell beater. That's one until he can bell beater. Look at the okay.
This guy's taking a piss, bro.
having gratitude for like where you've been, the work you put in already, and where you are. I think that's a good thing. For you to want more, you're gonna have to realize how much you've done already and how much impact you've had with the people around you, the knowledge you've acquired over the years. Just acknowledge that you're right where you need to be.
Comparison actually is a thief of joy. Like, it doesn't. Comparison literally ruins the fact that you receive something. Like, for example, we spoke about this in the video with me, Dami, and Michael. Like, LinkedIn can be a serious way to get imposter syndrome, and it makes you not appreciate what you got so far. Trying to avoid comparison and comparing yourself to people. It's a good way to actually make you realize, damn, I'm at university. Not many people in this world actually get to go to university and get this opportunity and so on and so forth, or get that grad job. Many people struggle to find a job after university, so literally appreciate what you got.
Don't be out here comparing yourself to the guy that's with 2 masters, 1 PhD that killed cancer. You're like, relax, you're like, just be you. You do you, you make your own impact, you gauge what your purpose is, you know? This is so nice, man. What? Life is good, man. You know what I mean? What's the time? Just to link it to the Bible, what we're talking about. If you know about the parable of the talents, where the master gave 3 of his servants 5 talents, 2 talents, and 1 talent. That straight away tells me that you might see other people like doing like crazy big things like globally, and you might never like have an impact in the world like that. Not everyone's gonna get the same amount of talents, if that makes sense. You know, if it's you that's doing something big and there's someone that's doing something not as big, that doesn't mean you're more of like a better person. Again, what success means to you with what you've got, if that makes sense. Invest your talents, invest what you've got, and that doesn't just have to be a degree. You know, you might graduate with a master's degree in, I don't know, man, quantum engineering, whatever, and I don't know, you might be called to become a pastor. Like, if that's what you feel that's your calling, where your impact is, you do that. Don't be comparing yourself to other people and other people's, you know, their missions and callings. Be optimistic about the future. You don't have to be scared. Don't be anxious. We were talking about this with Ruben. That worrying is actually a sin. You know, the Bible says a lot that do not worry. So if it says do not lie, do not steal. And if the Bible says do not worry, that means do not worry. That's a sin. Don't be anxious. Be optimistic about what is to come, essentially. Yeah, I feel this is timely for us, man. Like, yeah. Do not worry, bro.
Do not worry.
Yeah. Faith, bro.
When we're doing this.
That's it, thank you.
Sweet comfits. This is done exactly.
I'll do a pause my recording and forget my story.
Beautiful stuff. That's what I think.
We're not always going to be certain about life.
Literally.
Being uncertain is okay.
Literally, it is okay, because life isn't a complete straight line. You're not gonna know what you're gonna do straight away. It's literally like a lot of people don't know what they're gonna do straight out of uni. So
Do you know the average age of millionaires is 57 years old?
Exactly, it's crazy, man.
It's like, and 57 years old, so don't think you're gonna become a mogul, a millionaire by 19 years old. I know that's what society tells us on the internet.
Exactly. Yeah. So literally, you have to realize patience is key. Don't let the internet put pressure on you. Stay optimistic. Exactly, man. It's life.
Persevere. And we're not saying that from the point of we're clear, as in we made it. We're getting there. Exactly. But this is almost like we're saying this to ourselves, just to stay optimistic, and like a little visual diary, you know.
Exactly. Now I hear it.
So stay optimistic.
Just remember, guys, comparison
is a thief of joy, man. Dab that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How do you deal with creator's block?
To be fair, my creator's block tends to align with my Christian lifestyle. So when I notice I derail from reading my Bible, that's when the creator's block will really block me. What I tend to do is I just go back and fast. I tend to get creator's block when I really derail from the Lord and it's like I'm really like, I wouldn't say backsliding, but like just getting into a habit of not focusing on the Lord as much. So I tend to just quickly just do a quick fast, get me and then come back. Yeah.
Created to create.